Hey, Mike with D2D Millionaire here. And do you feel like you're well informed? Well, one thing to really keep in mind is that the more general knowledge you have while you're marketing on the doors can do a lot to help you increase sales. First off, something to keep in mind is that when you're talking with potential customers, one great goal that you should have all the time is to come across as a messenger of good news rather than just someone that's trying to push and sell something. And so one way to do that is to build a lot of rapport and have a great initial greeting and initial approach while you're talking to potential customers. So again, what happens a lot is sales reps tend to get in a robot mode, or they have just a canned pitch or a canned approach that they say every single time. And while that's certainly better than just kind of winging it every time, the more that you can customize your initial approach and be more relatable to your potential customer, the better results you're going to do. And again, more often than not, these people that you're talking to while you're marketing door to door, they're going to have their guard up when you initially approach them about your offers because, one, you're uninvited, right? They don't know that you're coming. You're kind of an uninvited guest, so that can bring people's guard up. And then on top of that, you're offering and presenting them some type of product or service that they really didn't have a desire for and they weren't looking for. Certainly doesn't mean it can't help them and they can't benefit from that, but for those couple reasons, they tend to have their guard up. So the more relatable you can be, the more informed you can be, the better approach that you have, the better results you're going to get while you're selling door to door. So a couple things to keep in mind. The more informed you are of general things that are going on in the world, the easier it's going to be for you to pick out something that you can customize your approach or have a normal conversation with that person. Again, it's one thing to follow that great outline that does work, that sales process that we talk about at D2D Millionaire, but at the same time, if you can be more relatable, customize it for each individual person, the better results overall you're going to get. So what are some things that you can do? Well, some simple tips you can use to stay informed can be things like looking at what's trending on social media. So, most social media platforms that you go on, there's a little section that says what's trending, and you can kind of see the things that a lot of people are interested in, new things that are going on, whether it's new movies that are coming out, blockbuster hits, politics stuff that's going on, big sports things that are going on, different things you can tap into like that. So just looking at those trending topics, see what people are talking about. Again, you can click on them. It usually gives a sentence or two about what's going on. But again, you can read just the highlights very quickly, spend a minute or two a day doing that. You can also look at news sources online. So again, maybe that's Yahoo News or Google News, or maybe you go over to ESPN or whatever your favorite news source is, right? You can plug into these different things. You don't have to spend hours a day reading and researching them. But again, a few minutes here and there every day, paying attention to local sports, what's going on in your neighborhood as well, is a great way to build a lot of trust and rapport and find more avenues to relate to people with. So again, more often than not, you're going to run into people wearing local sports teams, jerseys, memorabilia, having flags out in the yard, banners on their cars, right? Whatever the case might be, you're going to run into that. So if you can talk about things that happened from the most recent game, things that are going on with players, the score, who won, crazy plays that happen, right? It's a great, easy way that you can build a lot of trust and rapport and just seem like a normal person, right? So instead of positioning yourself as, hey, I'm just here to sell you something, you need to buy my stuff, you're coming across as just a messenger of good news. You're just a regular friend, right? You're coming across more as a friend rather than that pushy salesperson, and go a long way to help you increase sales. So take some time out of every day. Like I said, don't spend hours doing this because you don't have to have a super in-depth knowledge, just a little bit on a lot of different things that are going on. It can give you a lot of opportunities to customize your value build, your initial greeting and approach, and more while you're selling door to door. So when you do this, you're going to get a lot better results. Again, you're come across as a messenger of good news rather than someone just trying to push and sell something. And it can be an easy way to get better results while you're selling door to door. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And then if you do happen to be looking for a new door-to-door sales opportunity this season, be sure to head on over to d2dmillionaire.com work with D2D. Our team is expanding and hiring, so if you're looking for a new opportunity and a chance to work with the D2D Millionaire coaches, again, head on over to d2dmillionaire.com /work with D2D and fill out that application, and then one of our team members will get back to you as soon as we can about the positions we have available. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.